Good afternoon to everyone. And I thank you for coming here and listening. The middle age, people speaking about the young leaders, the people who have to show some, maybe the best examples how the young generation should be treated. On my way to Istanbul yesterday, actually day before yesterday, I was talking to my son, who is 15 years old, about the future. What he wants to become in the future, what kind of profession. I'm trying to put him out of politics because I don't think that it's healthy for the young people to deal only with politics. And when I asked him, what do you want to be, my son? He said, I want to be happy. So I think this is the key message that we have to deal. This is the key message that I think we who are in politics, in policy creation, have to create environment for the young people to be happy. And how difficult it is to be happy, and how difficult it is to be professional, how difficult it is to be social in these days, I think everybody knows an answer, because it's not an easy task when all young people are humbled with a lot of information which they really don't need sometimes, and with a lot of politicians who are around themselves and speaking a lot and doing not that much. And this brings me back to my political party when we were talking about the youth and the engagement of the young people in the party. The young lady who currently serves as ambassador in the United States in Washington, ambassador of Kosovo, one of the senior guys in political party was telling to the young people, you are the future. And the previous speaker, ambassador, said that young people are the future of the country. And she turned out to us and she said, can we be the current perspective of the party, not always the future of the party? Because I do not accept that every time the young people are addressed, that they are future of the developments. So when we speak about the youth, I'm very, very happy, very proud to be speaking on behalf of the most young nation in Europe. Kosovo has a really young population. And we are challenged as politicians by them. We are challenged because they are moving much faster than we are moving. They are smarter than we are. They are moving in technology much better than we are. And in discussion with my students, when I speak to them, when I say, what we can do for you, one very smart, very bright, very open guy told me, the best thing that you sometimes can do, the older people, people who have served quite long time in the public life, is to not make obstacles for the young people. So what is the characteristics of the leader? Is to be charismatic, is to be smart, to be social, to be friendly, to take decisions. That's perfect. But if we go to the Carnegie, he was saying, let's remind each other that we are speaking about the humans, not about the machines. And today we are living the life where we are speaking about empowering the young generation. In the same time, a lot of challenges we are facing with technology. Today we are living the world when the computers are part of our lives. When mobile phones are more present than the number of the people. I do believe that today in the world there are much more mobile numbers than the current citizens in the world, especially in the European Union. This is the matter. The technology is helping us to create workplaces. So productivity is raised by technology. It's being part of the life, in the daily life. But how we can build our leaders for the future? By treating fairly the current situation. By taking responsibilities in the current situation. And one would ask, who is a leader? Normally, we can expect that a powerful personality is a leader. A self-confident person is a leader. A charismatic person is a leader. But overall, is an integrated human should be a leader. And if I just recall Jack Ma at the World Economic Forum in Davos, he was saying, we should change the attitudes of the education in the world because we cannot compete anymore with computers. We should teach our youth, our kids in education, and education means how to behave, how to be human, because at the end of the day, everything, technology and everything goes hand in hand with those developments. Being minister in a small country and being for the fourth time minister in different sectors, I've been Minister of Finance. It's easy to be Minister of Finance because you are very well framed. You know exactly what you have to do. You have to make fiscal policies, to collect the taxes, to put them in the right perspectives. But being a Minister of Innovation and Entrepreneurship is very challenging for me. Very, very challenging because there is no frame. We have to design the future altogether. And designing the future is to deal according to the youth and according to the youngsters, what they expect from us. And sometimes not all the governments, not all the people are really understanding how things are going. So the overall globalization is needing very much empowering digital economy. But how we can do this digital economy and how we can let's say bring that digital economy and technology into the economic sense. This is my vision. I'm by profession, I'm an economist, and I try to put things into the figures and figures into the human relations, which is quite hard. So by investing in education, by investing in research and development, investing in private sectors is the key thing to make youth capable to be charismatic, knowledgeable, and as well to be the people who will lead our future. Whatever we say, whatever we go to listen about the big politicians, big entrepreneurs, big people who have changed and who are marking the fourth revolution of industry in the world, at the end of the day, they are human. I'm speaking about the human because sometimes we are too technical when we speak about the future. So, speaking about Kosovo and the role of the youth, I can tell you that we are trying at least not to prohibit them from the future developments. And we are having a great generation. We're having some girls who are working on open data, and they were declared by Forbes magazine 30 under 30. And we are proud of them. Very, very proud of them. Young ladies who are changing the world. Recently, one of the girls from Kosovo has been granted by NASA from United States as the 24 under 24 is the 24 girls in the world that they are changing the vision how to look the overall scientific developments. So how we can support them? It's by education. How we can support them is by opening the doors. How we can support them is by not closing them opportunities. And that, let me conclude my remark is that, and the message for the young generation, whatever you want to be, you have to be happy and you have to be a good one in whatever. This does not make any difference. Are you going to be a leader in business, leader in science, leader in culture, leader in politics? At the end of the day, the leaders are who follow the spirit And the spirit is the leader, the people who really believe in the group work and the good values and the positive side of the human beings. Thank you very much.